Two men walked into the rainforest.
Moments before, the forest has been alive with sounds of shrieking birds and howling monkeys.
Now it was all quiet. Creatures watched the two men, wonder why they come.
The large man stopped and pointed to a great kapok tree.
Then he left.
The small man took the axe. He carried the trunk of the tree. Whack, whack, whack. The sound of the blows rang through the forest. The wood of the tree was very hard. Chop, 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 chop. The man wiped off sweat, ran down his face and neck. Whack, chop, 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 chop.
Soon the man grew tired. He rest of the great kapok tree. The heat and the hum of the forest lured them to sleep.
A boa constrictor lived in the kapok tree. He slithered down its trunk to where the man was sleeping. He looked at the gash the axe had made in the tree.
Then the huge snake slid very close to the man and hissed in his ear, "Senor, this tree is a tree of miracles. It is my home where generations of my ancestors have lived.
Do not chop it down."
A bee buzzed in the sleeping man's ear. Bzz, bzz. "Senor, my hive is in this kapok tree, and I fly from tree to tree and flower to flower, collecting pollen. In this way, I pollinate the trees and flowers throughout the rainforest." You see, all living things depend on another.
A troop of monkeys scampered down from the canopy of the kapok tree. They chattered to the sleeping man. "Senor, we have seen the ways of man. You chop down one tree, then come back for another and another.
The roots of these great trees will wither and die. There will be nothing left. Hold the earth in place. When the heavy rains come, soil will be washed away, and the forest will become a desert." A toucan, a macaw, and a cock of the rock flew down from the canopy. "Senor," squawked the toucan, "you must not cut down this tree.
We have flown over the rainforest to see what happens when she's beginning to chop down the trees."
Many people settle on land. They set fires to clear the underbrush, and soon the forest disappears.
Where once there was life and beauty, black and smoldering ruins remain.
4 tree porcupines swam down from branch to branch and whispered to the man,
"Senor, do you know what animals and humans need in order to live? Oxygen."
"And Senor, do you know what trees produce?" "Oxygen." "If you cut down the forests, you will destroy that which gives us all life." A jaguar has been sleeping along a branch in the middle of the tree.
Because his spotted coat blended into the dappled light and shadowed under the understory, no one had noticed him.
Now he leapt down and padded silently over the sleeping man
And growled in his ear, "Senor, the kapok tree is home to many animals and birds.
If you cut it down, where will I find my dinner? Yum!" A bright and small tree frog clawed along the edge of the leaf in a squeaky voice.
He piped in the man's ears, "Senor, a ruined rainforest means ruined lives. Many ruined lives. You will leave many of us homeless if you drop down this great kapok tree."